Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope that you are well. Today we are discussing about our learning in English. So we will discuss today what are the reading skill. So what is the reading skill and how? So reading skill. How can we develop our reading skill? If we go to read any textbooks or paper, so in that case we feel there are some problems. What types of problem? The problem is reading, because there are many words which are is unknown to us, so we cannot understand or we feel the problems for reading. So how can we develop our reading skill? First of all, we have to think that these are the words, nothing else, and if there is a word is unknown to us, we will escape. So how can we escape? For example, psychology. This is the simple words, we know that, but there are some students in class 4, 5, 6, or any types of student who doesn't understand these types of word. So in the sentence we will avoid these words, just pronounce psycho, or we can logic, say that. In this way we can change to the another sentence, another word. We will go to the next word, and in that case we can say that uh, we can say that. So another sentence we will read, another word we will read. So in this way we can develop our skill, because if we go through another words or after words or next words, in this way we can read, then our mouth expression will be very much flexible. So we have to make our mouth to be flexible. For this reason we have to go through this way, otherwise we cannot develop our reading skills. And we have to feel some interest about the reading subject matter. What types of reading subject matter? There are some reading, for example novel, drama, etc. So in this way we can say that the mm, reading materials we have to collect and we have to follow, and then we can understand that these are the interesting subject matter. So in this way we can develop our reading skill. Another way, we have to find out some interesting novels or poems. So poetry or poem, or these are very interesting for students. So the students of higher level, lower level, or middle level, they can read some poems. In this way, if the students feel these words, these sentences are very much interesting, they can also uh, read, and they can also feel the interest. So in this way they can uh, develop our their skills of reading. So another way we can say that some interesting pictures, and they can say something about that picture, and if they speak in fluently, in that way there are some items, or for example maps. So in that map there are some places which is interesting places, and they can also read that words, for example Rothschild, Dhaka. So in this way they can find out that there are some words which are very much interesting for those students who are the initial or the first stage of reading skill. development. But it will be very much helpful for the middle class students. So middle class students should read some synonymous and antonyms words, and they should take that words to develop their skills. How? For example, we can find out some words, and which words are very much difficult for them, but they don't understand these words. But what can they will catch these types of unknown word? So we can say that, um, if you see some words, for example life, this is the word, and we can say that this is the nautical or medicine or microbiology or food or music, broadcasting, electrical, etc. So it's not subject matter. Remain alive, the doctor said he had only 6 months to live. Here the meaning is that live or live. Actually here live is a place where we can live anywhere, but life is going on, which is not death. He has the ability to move. So in this way they can read some synonymous word, but the words which is completely unknown to that person. I don't know what is the meaning of the synonymous, but if we think that these are the similar word, these are not the antinomous words, so then we can develop our skill in this way. So the students feel the problems of these types of unknown words, but don't think about these words difficultly. But if we feel that these are the similar words and we can do it, so mentality should be set up in that way, so which is not so much difficult. Actually the students, they are feeling the words which are very much unutterable or we cannot utter. In that way the students stopped for their reading. But particularly the person who are the students should think positively, otherwise they can't go ahead. For going to ahead, he or she must have the most passion. Definition and the designation, it's different things. If you think about the Oxford University, Cambridge University, Yale University, these are students who are studying in these universities. They are not actually the top rank students. Actually they, at the first stage, they are the students of like us. But practicing more and more, if we practice more and more, we can also achieve these types of quality. So don't think or don't feel the shy. So if we start observing, we can also do it. We can also mm, develop our skill. So in this way we have to practice more and more, otherwise we cannot do it properly, completely. So just keep uh, going on in this way to study, then we can also feel our positive thinking. A student who is going on rolling stone, don't stop your study, just make the schedule and read more and more. Firstly you have to read slowly, no need to understand the meaning. There are some mm, style of reading. For example, use your accent, But if you listen the voice of BBC or CNN, you can find out that their accent, their utterance is so much attractive, and this is the actually the real English. But communicative English is different. In the communicative English, there are some system is not, which is not following the structure of the sentence totally, just going positively. So in this way we have to read more and more. I have asked one of my students to say a English sentence in the past indefinite tense, and she is saying that yes sir, I can do it. So I am thinking that if my students is telling me one of the sentence, any types of sentence, no problem, just practicing for his reading skill, and I'm saying that she can do it or not. So in this way, if my students can do it or says this sentence, so it is very much positive thinking for us. So in this way we can say that the students can should not so difficultly to understand the meaning, just try. In this way the students can develop their skill. So thank you for today's objectives of our class is that just read to start your reading, and if there is some problem, forget about the problems. To follow just reading, and if there is a word is unknown to you, no problem, you will escape that word. In this way, if you find out some similar word which are again and again is coming, are coming to on in front of you, and you will next time find out the meaning, and the meaning should be the similar word, that is synonymous word. So then it can be very much helpful for you to develop your skill. So thank you dear students, and you will study more and more, and I hope that you will practice for reading, developing your reading skill. Okay, thank you, Allah Hafiz.